Good morning, my friends. Good morning and happy Friday to you all. This is the Cody Roan Show, and today's talk is on overcoming attachments and overcoming control issues. And these are really hard things to overcome. This life is full of really good things, beautiful things, and fun things, and things like traveling and sports and good food and lots of beauty and many, many good things that are totally good in their nature. But if we do not have God as the center of our lives, I mean, and when I mean center, I mean that you're only attached to Him in a very real way. If He is not there, then you will cling to everything else, try to satisfy your needs and to really make you happy. And these are very deep things. This is kind of personal. The two things we can very easily attach to are things of the world and ourselves. And things in the world, this could be any kind of pleasure, good food, good music, entertainment, our cell phones, sports. With ourselves, we can be attached to our own opinions, thinking that we're always right about something, or our opinion has to always be said in any kind of conversation. Our career, we can place that our careers are very important. We are very important people. We have to always be in the area, and our whole lifestyle. We're all pretty attached to our way of living, and I think the whole COVID thing has really shed some light on our attachments. I think that's why our Lord has allowed things to get to this point. We're kind of seeing that there's a lot of fear in the world right now. People are very afraid of the virus, and I think it's beyond just a fear of dying and a fear of suffering. I think it's because if you really have a very real faith in our Lord, then you will know that as soon as you die, that you will fall into the hands of God to catch you and to take you to heaven. That should be. We should have no fear of death at all. I mean, the whole dying part is kind of scary. Suffering is kind of scary. But whatever God allows, I mean, He allows. God's providence is over everything. I mean, it trumps everything. His power is over everything. So, we can still use reason to try to, survive and to live well and to be healthy. But when it comes down to, dying and what happens to you, those things are all into His hands. But like I was saying, I think it's beyond a fear of death. I think it's even a fear of losing your life, and I mean like losing your life, your whole lifestyle, your way of living, the way you love to live, your daily routine. If all that's gone, then what do you have then? And I think that really shows what it means is if you lose everything in your life, your lifestyle, then you will still have God. He's the one who's controlling all this. And the more free you are from the world, you can say, in being less worldly, less attached to things, it's very freeing. I mean, I worked on this for a while now, and I feel happier. And I'm striving to be only attached to God alone, and to really only truly need Him and to depend on Him to be, the giver of life and to bring true satisfaction and peace and in my soul and my heart. And it doesn't mean you don't enjoy things. It's actually the opposite. You actually can enjoy things more because you don't need it as much. I mean, I take delight in, really good steak and ice cream and sports, but I don't need it though. That's the difference. And the example with sports now, with playing quarterback, it's like the quarterback who he can't let go of the ball. He loves holding the ball so much. He loves the way it looks and the way it feels in his hands, and he feels so in control with a ball in his hands. And the play is going. I mean, he has running backs running around and receivers that are wide open, and they're like, "Hey, I'm wide open." And let's say I'm the quarterback. They're like, Cody, throw the ball. Cody, throw it. I'm right here. You mean throw it? I'm like, no. I want the ball. I want the ball in my hands. They're like, no, Cody, we can score a touchdown if you can throw it to me. You gotta let it go. And I'm just like, no. This ball is so special to me. It makes me so happy. It feels good to hold it in my hands. They're like, no, Cody, you understand. There's so much more than just the ball in your hands, and that's what it is. I mean, our life was made to be a living sacrifice, just as our Lord is. And if we cling to our own life and we hold it all in and we make it all ourselves, it's it's not really a life well lived. It's a life just trying to please yourself, and that's not what our Lord calls us to. He calls us to be just like Him. We're called to perfection. We're called to be self-sacrificial, and it's you know what? It's a very freeing life to strive for that too. I mean, the more I do it, the happier I am. The more self-control I have over myself, the less I want to control. The less I want to control other people, and the more I let things go into God's hands, the more I can really enjoy things for what they are. I can enjoy ice cream and the kind of line of work I do, because I don't need these things to be happy. It's really nice, and I hope you all find that too. So enjoy this talk. Leave a comment for any videos I want to hear in the future, and have a nice weekend.